Let's see. I think it's working. Hello. I just wanted to do another, and I'm probably doing too many of these. Quick tip, kinda, and freebie about Kindle Vella. If you're not familiar with that, it's kind of like episodic reading for your cell phone, or you can read it online, like I'm showing here. You can also read it in the actual iOS app of the Kindle. Other Kindle apps, I don't think so yet. But anyway, what happens is for me, ignore some of this, I've gotten where it's kind of hard to keep track of this, that, and the other thing. So, at least for the dollars and cents of this thing, I am going to give away a template for Google Sheets, which is just a spreadsheet, which we see right here. I'm calling it copy of Kindle Vella Stories template. And you would, of course, have to enter your ASINs. You'll know what those are if you're writing Kindle Vella stories. Your titles, if you want them. And you don't do anything with this column because, as we'll see, as I type a number here, and I will blank it out before I make it available, you can see it's doing all the nice totals for us. Like in October, I would have made $1. In November, out of $3. And then each row across, let's put a 2 here. Each row across, like for this title, that'd be $3 or $3. Let's put another dollar in there. And I'm just making this stuff up. But you can see how nice that might be if you want to track what's going on by the title of the story that you're writing or the ASIN. And then you get a nice grand total for all time and for each month. So that seems very helpful to me. And then down here, we got a nice chart if you prefer just kind of eyeballing stuff. So as I put something on each row, I think it will do, let's see, 5. Make sure I get all the rows here. And you will have to copy columns. I started with October. I probably should be going backwards, like from April back in time. Now let's see. Have I missed a row? Right here. Let's put something right there. Say a 6. So now you can see in the chart, anyway, that's the title that would be there if your book had a title. That's the another column, which is a title, and it's lumping all the months together. And along this vertical axis is the maximum amount I've made in this little example here, dollars, US dollars, or whatever dollars. ASINs along the bottom, so you see your numbers, and a nice little legend here where you can match the color to what's going on. Like these blue bars are the total for each of the stories. So I'm going to share that as a link. What you'll end up seeing is a page when you click on the link that looks like this. And you see this big blue button up here, and it says use template. Now that will only work if you have a Google account, which if you have Gmail, you have a Google account. If you have a YouTube channel, you have a Google account. There's lots of ways to have a Google account, but you'll have to have a Google account for that to work. It'll come in, you'll say use template. Once you get into it, you can make a copy of it and give it a much better name than copy of Kindle Vella Stories template. So that is it. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me go back to stories here. Self-advertising, but not really, because you kind of have to also have an Amazon account to read these. Even though the first 3 episodes of any story